Is it just me, or is the UFC starting to piss you off these days? It just feels like every decision that the UFC has been making recently has just been the complete wrong decision. I won't go as far to say that, but it just feels like the UFC is just taking L after L after L lately. Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna be going over all the stupid shit Dana White and company has been deciding to do, and what they could be doing. I'm here to show them their true potential. Okay, so we're gonna start off in the flyweight division. We got our king Alexandre Pantoja. Okay, the true champion of the division. Now he's facing off against Kai France in his next fight. Now, problem that I have with that is the fact that Kai France is not a true number one contender. And as we go throughout the video, you're going to see this as a trend. As it just seems like every fight, I swear to God, every fight that's coming up for every division, the true number one contender is not fighting. So I like Kai France, and I think he's probably one fight away from a title shot, but this title shot is just so forced. I mean, this kid is coming off a one win streak. Like, what the heck, man? Like, what is this? He KO'd Steve Erceg, who sure gave Pantoja a good fight, but like, come on, he literally lost to Albazi before that, and Moreno. Like, dude, this kid does not deserve it yet. I'm sorry. What the UFC should have done is square off Kai France versus Manel Kape, because we know they got beef, and the winner of that fight gets to fight Pantoja. And honestly, moving on to the next segment, what they should have done is give Pantoja a shot at double champ status against Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. Okay, that's the fight that should have been done. Besides fucking Fraud O'Malley getting an instant title shot rematch when he did literally nothing to earn it. Ridiculous. Bro's literally getting a title shot based off of fucking clown hair. Like, fake aura. That's what gave him his title shot. Fucking 11-year-old kids buying his wigs and shit off of his fucking sugar website. Like, dude, if you're above 17 years old and you're a Sean O'Malley fan, we need to check in on you. You know, like, most O'Malley fans, I guarantee you, they got no hoes in their life. I'm gonna just say that right now. Like, I like O'Malley, okay? But these O'Malley Glazers, bro, piss me the fuck off. Like, dude, if you really like the UFC, you like pure violence, and you like purity of the sport, competition. O'Malley hasn't shown that yet. He's shown glimpses, yes, which is why he still has hope, okay? But if we just go along his whole career path, can after can after can, we get it, bro. He's a professional can smasher. But then as soon as he gets some type of competition, boom, eye poke. Could not continue. Boom, robbery. Boom, fucking early stoppage. Boom, just another can. And then fucking demolished by Merab. And people were out here talking about, oh, he's the next bantamweight GOAT. My ass, dude. My ass. Merab is the true bantamweight GOAT. Actually, it's between him and Peter Yan. Peter Yan had a chance, but then he got smashed by Merab. And to be honest, I think that just had to do with how unlucky this man had it for quite a while. Like, bro, the UFC scriptwriters tried to write this man off into fucking retirement, into fucking PFL, bro. They were doing him so dirty, bro. When it came to Aljamain, and then, God, like, he beat Sandhagen. That was a great fight. But the loss, bro, ever since this fight here, bro, it's just been downhill. And luckily, he's on a 2-fight win streak. And I think he can make it back to the top. However, I don't think he's the true number one contender. The number one contender in this division right now is my man, the Sandman, Corey Sandhagen. Give this man a title shot. Like, what more does he have to do? Like, seriously, he annihilated Cheeto way worse than O'Malley did. Beats Rob Font. Had a great fight against Umar. Nobody else was willing to fight Umar, right? And I get it. Like, people want to say that because he lost to Umar, like, he doesn't deserve it. But bro, like, Umar already got a shot and he lost. Okay, give it to the next man up. It's Sandhagen. And then he goes out and he fries Figueiredo's leg into retirement. Like, give this man the title. We want to see him. He's the only guy that hasn't fought the champ. Okay, I would love to see him fight O'Malley. So I would rather see Sandhagen with a belt. But we need to see that Sandhagen versus O'Malley matchup someday soon. So yeah, this is another division with a fraud number one contender. Again, I mentioned Pantoja should be fighting Merab. You know, when we throw Pantoja into the mix, yeah, sure, why not? Like, have Sandhagen, wait it out maybe. That's what I would do. Between these two divisions, I'd give Pantoja the title shot for a second belt instead of having O'Malley fight right now, and then have Sandhagen face the winner, have O'Malley face Song Yadong, right? And then go, or honestly, Peter Yan versus O'Malley too. I feel like we still need to see that one. But yeah, that's everything wrong with these two divisions. Then we go to featherweight. This division, man, it's just aged like milk lately. Like, first of all, why the fuck is Topuria ranked third? Like, dog, You knock out Max Holloway and Volkanovski and then vacate the belt, and now all of a sudden you're ranked third. Just take him out of the rankings. Like, what are we doing? Take him out of the rankings. It just makes the website and it makes your company look childish and like amateur. Like, come on. Like, I'm glad Volk is back on top. Okay, don't get me wrong. But holy shit, I swear to God, if they give freaking Yair Rodriguez a title shot right now, we're rioting, bro. We're storming the capital of UFC headquarters if they give this man a title shot. This man is the most fraudulent featherweight of all time. He literally decisioned, I don't even know what fucking Pitbull's real name is. He decisioned 38-year-old Freire. and right before that, he loses to Ortega. And lost to Volk right before that. What grants him a title shot? It'd be different if it was a different, he still wouldn't earn it if it was a different champ. But it's even worse that they're trying to give him a title shot against somebody he's already lost to. And is gone 1-1 since then. And not even had, the one win he had wasn't even like entertaining at all. It's almost inevitable. I get it. Like, we're just going to have to accept it that this man is going to have to get a title shot because of the way that the layout has been. Because Movzar has already like kind of tweeted out like, oh, sorry, champ. Like, I appreciate you trying to get us to fight, but they don't want that. But, and then the whole like fighting in Mexico thing, that card is going to happen. We're just going to have to fucking sit there and take it from Dana. Like, fuck. At some point, we got to stand up. We got to start a Me Too movement soon, bro. Because Dana White's just been fucking us endlessly. I get it, bro. He's not the most entertaining. But it's all the featherweight division's got right now, man. Like, Volk's already cleared out the division. Like, what do you want him to do, bro? I mean, Topuria kind of fucked this division up by just vacating right away on some McGregor shit. Like, don't get me wrong. Topuria's got fucking aura, man. Like, this dude, like, it's just, you can't deny it. You can't deny it. And honestly, his move up to lightweight, it's going to be entertaining as fuck. But it's like, dude, it's like you just ditched your ex for this hot chick. When it's like your high school sweetheart who you've been all lovey-dovey for for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden now that you're that guy and you got baddies spamming your DM, you're just gonna ditch your wife and go with these baddies. It's like, we get it, bro. Like, you're him now, but it's like, bro, you left your high school sweetheart in shreds. Like, that's the featherweight division now. Like, Volk, I'm sorry, man. Like, no one wants to say it. He's not the true champ, right? He's not the true champ. Like, he literally just lost it to Top Tudo. So now this division is all fucked. Thanks to Dana. If I were Dana, I'd say, sorry, Topuria. Top Tudo. You gotta fight. You gotta defend your belt. You can't just move up. You're literally the champ. Defend your belt. Then we go into the lightweight division. More chaos. Islam, why are you here, bro? You're not the champ. What are you talking about? You ain't the lightweight champ no more. You vacated. You vacated, little bro. I don't want to see your face on this associated with lightweight no more, bro. I'm just kidding, man. I ain't gonna do my man Islam like that. You don't deserve it. I can't confirm or not if it was him choosing to vacate or if it was the UFC forcing him to vacate. I don't want to believe that he's ducking Ilya, but it really looks like he is. It really, really looks like he is, to be quite honest. And I love Makhachev, honestly. And that's honestly like huge coming from me because I was the biggest Islam hater back in the day, right around this time. No, I remember this fight, bro, when he was going against Bobby Green. After he won, they were talking about giving him a title shot. I'm like, bro. Oh, so Bobby Green versus Islam Makhachev was the number one contender match. You're telling me Bobby Green would have gotten a title shot if he would have beaten him? That's what you're telling me right now? You're telling me Bobby Green versus Charles Oliveira for the belt would have been the match? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. This is another case of the Sean O'Malley syndrome, where it's like you have this star who you know is gonna be a star, but they don't put him through the ringer. It's like, bro, I want to see him fight the number 10. Like, okay, Dober, good win. Sarukian, good win, but like he wasn't proven then, so you can't really say nothing. Ramos, don't casual. Thiago Moises, solid win, right? But this is like right outside. Dan Hooker, solid win. Fucking Bobby Green, King Green. I apologize, I used your dead name. He's King Green now. Address him as such. Solid win. First round. Okay, let's see him against fucking, I don't know, at the time who was like ranked between like 10 and 5 there. Like, I would have liked to see one more fight for Islam before he fought for the belt. That's the wave I was on. I was on that wave. I was like, no, Islam's a fraud. Please fraud check him. We don't need another Dagestani nut hugger to be champ. But guess what? I was pissed. I was so pissed when he beat Oliveira. Then he locks the fuck in. I was rooting for Volk. Against Islam in this fight. Great fight. Then Islam KOs Volk. Now it's a part of, okay, acceptance, right? Now I'm on that stage of grieving. I'm like, damn, like, we got another Dagestani as champ. But honestly, it's aged super well ever since this moment. This moment I was pissed. This moment I was like, oh shit, he's legit. And then we had this fight. This fight turned me into an Islam fan. This is when I realized, okay, Islam is dope. Like, then I started to realize, like, damn, bro, like, finish after finish, bro. Like, Islam just puts on bangers. And then, we got our boy Manny Moicano that had to, he got to get sacrificed to the gods to the fucking god of war, Islam Makhachev. But I got a little sidetracked there. Anyways, the point is, I like Islam. Now, I'm an Islam fan. He is one of my goats, honestly. He's up there. So, I don't want to think that he's ducking Ilya. But it looks like he is. Because it honestly just, like, why wouldn't he just keep the belt and then also go for because he's not going to, vacate the belt just go to a number one contenders match if it's not going to be for the belt in welterweight. He's going to fight Jack Dillon next. Excuse me. So, I just don't know why they wouldn't let him try to defend both belts. It really doesn't make sense. So, I resort back to blaming Dana. That fucking bald-headed cherry-top idiot. This man still needs to fight Arman. Like, what the fuck? Like, this man has unfinished business in this division. And he's just, like, oh my god, it's just so annoying. Topuria, unfinished business, kinda. It's like, if he would have just rematched Volk, and then went up, then I could see that. Because the rest, they're not contenders, right? This division is full of contenders. Like, he's already beaten Oliveira and Poirier. But we got Pimlet on the rise now. And we got Gaethje, who deserves a title shot, I think. And Sarukian. That one, we just need to get that shit out of the way. If it were up to me, we keep Topuria in this division, rematch Volk. This is not going to happen, by the way. Rematch Volk, and then the winner of that fight fights Movzar. And then, if Topuria gets through all of that, he can go up to lightweight. In the meantime, Islam, fight Arman. Gaethje, wait till that fight is over. Fight the winner of that, which will probably be Islam. I just need to see Islam versus Gaethje. I'm sorry. I'm one of those guys. Yeah, deal with it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm a Justin Gaethje apologist. This man always puts on bangers, bro. And he literally looked like the second coming of Jesus when he knocked out Dustin Poirier. Like that. Bro, the aura that man had when he was holding that BMF belt was actually insane. He actually looked like, holy shit, like, this guy is unstoppable. And then guess what he does? For the fans, bro, he accepts a fight. He should have gotten a title shot, but for the fans, he accepts to defend his BMF belt against Holloway. And honestly, loses in kind of a fluky way. Some people don't want to admit that. Like, people forget, man. People forget that at the end of, I think it was the first or second round, Gaethje ducked some shot, and Max was in some fluky shit, bro. Max was going for his classic spinning back kick to the body, and Gaethje literally just ducked right into it. Like, I guarantee you Max was not trying to do that to him, bro. Because that kick landed right on fucking Gaethje's nose, fucked up his nose for the rest of the fight, and couldn't fight properly for the remaining of the fight. And then he ends up getting knocked out because of it. Like, I get it. It's a fight, so it's like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, shit happens in the fight. I'm not saying that Holloway doesn't deserve to win, but all I'm trying to say is, like, it's like, bro, it's like when somebody gets an injury in a fight, you know what I mean? It's like an unintended injury. It's like, okay, you still won, but it's like, okay, did we really see, like, the best of your potential against the best of the other guy's potential? You know what I mean? So I just feel like we shouldn't discredit Gaethje so much. So I understand, maybe after that why they don't give him a title shot, okay, but it's like, okay, well, he fought Physique after that, and he won. Would have liked to see him fight Hooker, so maybe now instead, just match him up against Hooker, and then if he beats him, then give him a title shot. So that's where I'm at with the lightweight division. You go Gaethje versus Hooker. Oliveira's already, there's like, the way that they're doing it now, it's not the way I would have done it. So I'm just going to, because Max Holloway's already matched up against Poirier. So instead of just trying to rewrite the past, I'm just going to try to move forward. From this point on, what we can do is go Patty versus Arman, Gaethje versus Hooker. We're already getting Max versus Dustin 3. Fucking nobody wants that. And then we got Charles versus Ilya. Now for the welterweight division, dude. Welterweight division. This is the most exciting division there is, honestly. This fight, Islam versus JDM, I honestly can't wait for that fight. Like, that's the silver lining in no Islam versus Topuria, is that we get this fight. Honestly, if you think about it, JDM is just a bigger Topuria, bro. Like, am I wrong? You got this man who's a world-class boxer who can defend the takedown. He's probably not as mixed martial artist with it as Topuria is. But, bro, this, like, the reason why Topuria is so, like, scary is because, he's been knocking people the fuck out. And then there's also the fact that we know he has the wrestling game. But the highlight of it is he can knock people out. Same thing with JDM, dude. And then we just saw that he can defend the takedown against Bilal. So it's like, bro, we just get a inflated Topuria versus Islam. Like, low-key, this fight is bigger and better, honestly. Like, now I'm kind of convincing myself that everything that the UFC is doing is good. It's just the name value that sucks. JDM, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I love you, mate. But nobody really knows you, lil bro. Like, until now. It just would have been, like, bro, Topuria versus Islam, it would have been Aura versus Aura. Fucking Chad versus Chad, bro. That would have been the big super fight. But for a purist like myself, bro, JDM versus Islam is going to be a banger of a fight. Now, we better fucking hope that the UFC matches the rest of the division up correctly, okay? Because if they fuck this up, dude, it's going to get nasty, bro. It's going to get nasty if they fuck this up. We need Sean Brady versus Shavkat next. We need Usman versus Bilal next, regardless if he loses or wins against Buckley, honestly. Now, if Buckley wins, we go Buckley versus Ian Gary, okay? And then we go Michael Morales versus Leon Edwards. Fucking easy, dude. That should be no question, okay? Now, if Usman wins, like I said, he still gets Bilal. And then if Buckley loses, then maybe give Buckley Leon, and then give Buckley Morales, and then give Ian Gary Leon. There you go. Easy. I don't have that big of a problem with the welterweight division. I like how it's turning out. Now, middleweight division, bro. Middleweight division is also somewhat entertaining. Like, I would say, like, top 6 in the middleweight division is fun, okay? The biggest, like, the number one contender is Chimaev. He's the true rightful contender. He's getting his title shot, right? That's a big fight. Cool. We got what we want. Now, the next fight under that, why I don't know why it hasn't happened yet, is Borrello versus Imavov. Like, make that fight, UFC. That's the fight to make. You got two young guys that are, like, in this position for the first time in their career who haven't fought each other yet. All the rest, Whitaker, Adesanya, Strickland, bro. These are all vets, bro. They've all already fought each other. Now, I would have loved to see Strickland versus Whitaker, and I'm hoping that can maybe still be the fight to make, but Whitaker versus De Ritter is going to be the next fight. Now, the silver lining in that is that we could just get another contender in the mix with De Ritter, because we do need new contenders. It just sucks that my boy Whitaker is getting, offered up like that. I would have way rather seen Whitaker versus Strickland first, and then maybe the loser of that get De Ritter. Because it's like, if Whitaker loses to De Ritter next, it's like, bro, it's kind of over for him, bro. We got Anthony Hernandez. We got, Mr. Fluffy himself making his way to the top next. The number one problem I have with this division is what the fuck they're going to do with Adesanya. I swear to God, if they gift him Strickland, that's what I said. If they gift him Strickland, I'm going to be so pissed, dude. Adesanya does not deserve to fight Strickland. Okay? Get that through your thick skulls. Okay? I don't care how long this dude was champ for. He's already on a 3-fight losing streak. He's already 1-4 in his last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. 1-4 in his last 5, bro. He doesn't just get to fight Strickland, who just lost the belt. Like, Strickland, he didn't look good in his last fight against DDP. I'll be honest, okay? He did deserve to fight that fight, though. He did deserve to be there. He fucking won the upset of, like, the century against Adesanya. Nobody thought he would win. He dominated him. And then he got robbed on it. I won't say robbed, but you can make the case that he got robbed, right? This isn't no, like, O'Malley and Peter Yan robbery or even worse, like a Patty versus Jared Gordon robbery. This was like, okay, close fight, should go to Strickland. But, went to DDP. It's like, you kind of just, like, it was like 60-40, I think. And it's like, really, you're going to give it to the dude who, like, won 40% of the fight? If you want to put it that way, right? So I do think Strickland won this fight. So then, okay, whatever. He goes and he beats Costa. Wow, the fact that he beat him in split decision is crazy. I mean, it was kind of a boring fight, to be honest, but he walked him down, bro. I know that for sure. Like, he does what Strickland does. Like, he just pieces him up, walks him down, says he's going to, fight to the death, but then he ends up all he does is kind of, fucking jab him up. That's it. But, it's effective. It's at least effective. I never said I was a fan of Sean Strickland's fighting style. I like the character that Strickland is. He's a great character. But, when you use him in game, his storyline is great. But, his actual fighting abilities, it's pretty scarce. Anyways, he ends up getting pieced up by DDP, okay? That doesn't mean you give it to this fraud retired man, Adesanya, bro. There's no reason for them to rematch. That storyline is over. Strickland owns him. What's the point of them fighting? Neither of them really gain anything. If Strickland wins, it's like, okay, bro, you beat Adesanya, who's already on a 3-fight losing streak, who you had already beat. Adesanya has to earn a rematch with somebody he lost to. People need to understand that, okay? That's how it works in this sport. You need to earn a rematch to somebody that you already lost to. Saryukin. He had to earn the rematch. He had the fight. He didn't fight him, but he had that fight booked. He earned that rematch against Islam. Because he went on, like, an undefeated streak, right? This is another case of the Sean O'Malley syndrome, bro. Sean O'Malley did nothing to earn his rematch against Morale, bro. This is just what the UFC does. This is not a pure sport. What are we, the fucking WWE? So, two things with this division, bro. Why is Borrello versus Imavov not booked yet? And the fact that Strickland versus Adesanya is rumored is scaring me, okay? Now we can move on to light heavyweight. Big onk. Bro's the champ. What can you say? Not much to say with this division, okay? we don't got too much going on. And honestly, we got a little bit. We got a little bit of rumbling with Dominic Reyes climbing his way back up the rankings. Okay, all I can say is with this division, they're fucking my boy Jan over, man. Give this man Polish power the respect he deserves, bro. I swear to God, if Olberg gets fucking pushed, bro, this is the most fraudulent guy, I think, in the entire UFC, bro. All he does, bro, all he does is I can't say all he does is fucking decision dudes, but this guy does not deserve to be where he's at. I'll just say that. Like, he got a boring fight against Jan. I thought Jan won. It was a boring fight, whatever. But Jan is just he's on his Peter Yan streak right now, bro. And it sucks because he's like fucking 42. So it's like we don't know if he's actually gonna come back. Like Jan at least he was still young enough to come back. But dude, Jan, bro, fucking this shit happened where he's like, no, the Ankalaev deserved the belt. He's the true champ. It's like, bro, stick up for yourself, bro. You have Big Onk fucking hopping on one leg, bro. Like, stand on business, bro. Stand your base. Like, defend yourself, bro. Fucking, when you apply for a job, bro, you gotta fucking sell yourself. Like, come on, bro. You could have been the champ. You should have. I remember watching that fight. I was thinking like, okay, Jan won. Like, he kind of choked it a little bit, but all right, like, he had on fucking hopping on, bro. If you have somebody hopping on one leg in a professional fight, bro, that is a 10-8 round. I'm sorry, especially for the amount of time he had him hopping on one leg. He had him hopping around for like almost the entire round, I think. Like, it was crazy. Then, bro, people don't want to admit, bro, like Pereira, bro, he gets away with some shit because of his aura, bro. Like, he low-key lost that fight against Jan. People don't want to admit that. People don't want to admit that he had, he's a threat to a boring fight sometimes. And we just saw it against Big Onk, bro. That's the thing with some of these strikers, man. Sometimes they can be in these boring fights. Even Adesanya, bro. Like, I'm kind of an Adesanya hater right now, but I was a big Adesanya fan because, bro, he was entertaining. And it's like he has a cool character. His personality sucks. But he's a cool character, right? It's like this dude who's all about anime, and, he fights like an anime character, right? His name's The Last Airbender, right? He's sick. He has sick knockouts. But then his fight against fucking Yoel Romero, we all know, okay? And then, Vittori, we all know, okay? Cannonier, we all know. That's just what happens sometimes when you get like crazy strikers like Adesanya and like Pereira. Sometimes they have boring fights, and that's something that maybe they should work on that. It's like maybe someone's got to let them know, like, hey, you can be boring sometimes, man. Anyways, give Pereira his rematch. Fucking Yuri, please fraud check Olberg, okay? That's just got to be the next fight. At first, I was thinking Olberg versus Rakic, but it just doesn't look likely. I mean, I honestly, now that I look at it, I would prefer that because I would rather go Olberg versus Rakic and then go Jan versus Yuri, right? It's got to be those four. They got to fight, and it can't be Yuri versus Rakic. So it's either got to be Yuri versus Olberg or Yuri versus Jan, which makes it either Jan versus Rakic or Jan versus Yuri, which makes it Olberg versus Rakic or Olberg versus Yuri or Rakic versus Jan or Rakic versus Olberg. Right, okay. Sorry, kind of autismed out for a second. But then, yeah, and then, we got Roundtree versus Jamal Hill in the mix. Hopefully going to be fighting one of them soon. And then, yeah, Dominic Reyes making his way back up to the top. I think we're finally getting, some hype in this division, finally, right? So, cool. And then, oh boy. Oh my God, I don't even want to fucking look at his face, bro. I swear to God, bro. This video is being recorded, just to kind of timestamp it. Tom Aspinall just posted online that a big announcement is coming soon. And then his comments, he's like responding to comments too, like kind of trolling the comments. I swear to God, if this announcement is the fact that Aspinall is fighting Gon, bro, for the interim belt, I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be beyond upset. I'm gonna be just sad. Okay, it's really just gonna break my heart, man. If we don't get to see Aspinall versus Jones, man, it's just gonna make me so sad. Really, like, I feel like John Jones defenders are the same type of guys to be like, oh, Jake Paul's a great fighter, man. No, Jake Paul is, he knocked out Anderson Silva. What are you talking about? Like, Jake Paul's legit. Like, when are we going to see Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor? Like, God, fucking people piss me off, dude. John Jones, the biggest fraud of them all. Another guy I used to be a fan of, man. When he was making his comeback and when he was fighting Cyril Gane, I was recording videos when it happened. Like, holy shit, how good is he? Johnny Bones. Holy shit. He had me fooled, man. He had me fooled. Then he waits a fucking year and more than a half, bro. Almost 2 years to fight 40 fucking year old Stipe Miocic, who hadn't fought since 2021. Mind you, J. Cole, got knocked the fuck out versus Ngannou. That was the big bad that John Jones beat, bro. This is the dude this is the dude that John Jones beat, bro. John Jones saw this and said, "Yo, I want him next, bro." Like, I get it, bro. Like, I get it. You like looking at dudes in contorted positions, but come on, man. Jones really saw this and was like, "Yeah, this guy is gonna really help me defend my legacy, bro." Like, come on, bro. Like, dude, this one of my boys, bro. He tried to defend it by saying, "Yeah, bro, but like he's the heavyweight goat. John Jones beat the heavyweight goat." Dude, like, cope more, bro. Cope more. Are we being realists, or are we gonna just be fake and try to defend ourselves with fraudulent points? Like, bro, what you will get with me is only real takes, only, ever. I don't care. I don't care what it is. Do I admit that John Jones' first half of his career is amongst one of the greatest of all time? Yes. But I can also admit, as a John Jones fan, as a John Jones super fan, bro, he's throwing his legacy away of how he's handling his current heavyweight reign. And people want to say, "Oh, he's not in his prime anymore. He's not in his prime anymore." Okay, well, I don't care. He's the champion. He needs to be held accordingly. He needs to be regarded as such, bro. The champ defends his belt against the number one contender. And not only the number one contender, even more so, the fucking interim champion. How does the interim champion have a title defense? That makes no fucking sense. Strip that man, John Jones, or make him fight. Dana. Jeez, dude. Like, it just gets repetitive, okay? So we need an answer. We just need an answer. People got the fucking petition signed. There's literally a petition signed. We had 80 fucking thousand signatures to strip John Jones, bro. John Jones out here saying, "Oh, all these fucking young men with fucking no lives out here, complaining about what another grown man does." Yeah, dude. Guess what? That's your fucking fan base, dude. That's your legacy, bro. Your legacy is determined by what, we say. What us nobodies with no lives. Your legacy is determined by us. So fucking, we're the fucking fan base. So fucking treat us as such, bro. Like, he makes no sense. You're what? Bro, we pay your paycheck, bro. You work for us, bro. We're the ones that are buying the pay-per-views, bro. Do you want me to buy the pay-per-view, or would you rather me stream it, bro? Make me happy. Maybe if you make me happy, maybe I'll buy your next pay-per-view, little bro. Just kidding, I won't. Anyways, on to the women's division, just real quick. We got, perfect timing. Look at that. I mean, hey, it's a good fight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like a big hater on women's MMA. I mean, I kind of am, because it's always gonna be like just not the same. But just in regards to that Blanchfield versus I don't even know her name. Oh my god, why am I not thinking of her name? Blanchfield versus fucking, what's her name? This is gonna piss me off if I don't figure out her name right now. Blanchfield. Macy Barber. Damn. Okay, it's a good fight. We can't lie. It's a good fight. It's just the fact that it's the main event. It kind of is disappointing. But you got two young fighters, up and comers, find their way up to hopefully fight Shevchenko eventually, right? I like it. It's a good fight. Okay, let's not make it this whole thing like it's like, oh, women's fight, like fucking shit on it. It's like, all right, bro. Yeah, be a casual, bro. Like, be a casual then. That's just all I'll say. Not every fucking women's fight is boring as fuck. Like, most are, but not everything is. Okay, so Blanchfield is dope. Okay, let's not shit on Blanchfield. Anyways, problem with this division is the fact that I'm gonna just sum it up. Oh my god, I'm gonna just sum it up. Entire MMA, WMMA. It's the fact that there's no fucking Nunes, bro. Nunes, come and save female MMA, please. Fight the winner of Pena versus Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison, she's trying her best to save the division, because we know that Pena isn't the true champ. We know that actually the true champ right now is Raquel Pennington, who fucking didn't even deserve to fight for the belt in the first place. But it's like, what the fuck else are we gonna do? Because the whole division is just boring as fuck. But it's like, she actually showed she showed some fucking grit against that Pena fight, and should have won. So she's honestly the rightful champ. But Nunes, just fucking, show him who's daddy. You know what I mean? And yeah, I said it, daddy, because Nunes, she is the one that in that relationship. Anyways, that's probably gonna do it for every division, and I kind of sidetracked a bit. This is my first rant video of all time too, so I know it's not gonna do well. I'm just trying to spit content out there. I'm trying to grow the channel. I really hope that I recorded, because my computer's been really fuzzy lately. But yeah, everything in the UFC has just been kind of shit lately. So yeah, I want to just kind of share my negative thoughts on things, because we know the world needs more negativity, right? Anyways, go ahead, do me a favor, just like and subscribe. Don't be a pussy, just do it. It literally takes no effort. Now I know what it's like to be on the other end. Whenever I would hear people in the videos tell me to like and subscribe, I would just be like, oh, fuck off. I don't want your videos saved in my likes. You know what I mean? Because I would kind of save my liked videos for like very specific videos. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't like just any video. But then I came to realize, I matured. I came to realize that creator support is more important. So hopefully you become aware of that soon enough and a part of the cause. And just fucking like and subscribe, alright? So yeah.